whenever I'm wearing my wigs. And I'm just showing you guys the 360 frontal. This is from My First Wigs, and I got 3 bundles of 22 inch and then a 22 inch 360 frontal, but I only ended up using about 2.5. So the 360 frontal comes with 2 wig combs in the front, 1 wig comb in the back, and then you also get adjustable straps inside. So I think the easiest way to put on your frontal is to section off the hair and then braid it so that the hair is out the way. So that's just what I'm going to be doing right here. So now I'm just going to move on to sewing down my frontal. So I actually ended up messing up for this part. So basically, long story short, I never did 360 frontals before, or 360 wigs before, because I just always felt like the actual 360 frontals were a little bit too large for my small head. I swear that I have a 20 circumference head. I'm not even joking, guys. I'm like so serious. But basically, the easiest way for me to do this and to adjust it to my head is to cut off the excess lace on the frontal and then start to sew it down. And then when I start to get to like the little wacky parts where it's like kind of folding over and it has like excess parts, I like to fold that over and then continue to sew. So that's basically what I learned to make the frontal a little bit smaller and to fit my head. So off camera, I just adjusted the straps in the bottom of the frontal to fit my head. You definitely want to make sure that you are doing that before you sew down your frontal on the wig cap. So once you have that done, you can just sew it down on the wig cap and then you're good to go to sew on some bundles. So now I'm going to go ahead and start sewing on my bundles. So in the back, I'm going to be doing single wefts, and then in the middle, I'm going to be doubling the wefts. So I'm going to do about 4 rows of single wefts, and I'm not cutting this. I'm going to be cutting the middle part where I double it, but in the back I'm just going to be doing the fold over method. I'm just going to start by sewing on my first track, and then when I get to the end, I'm going to fold it over and pin it down with a T-pin because it just creates a nice little guideline for me. And then I'm going to start to sew in the opposite direction.